Hello friends, this is Noor Mustafa Kamal Zafari from Zafari TV, and today I'll be talking to you about Illuminati, and this is the episode 1 of my new series Sixth Sense. So please subscribe my channel and engage in your new thinking. And now today I'll be talking about what is Illuminati, who are Illuminati, and how could we define someone as Illuminati. I will be talking from my sixth sense, so then you could understand by using your own sixth sense what does it really mean by the term Illuminati. Look, you are in 2020 and you will be listening to your friends, your family members, your colleagues and your community members. They are talking about Illuminati and they are talking, oh, it has been done by Illuminati and this destruction has been done by Illuminati, and women of our society are getting so much power and it has been done by Illuminati. So many things. You will be listening to them every single day, and the same way I am listening to so many comments and so many things around me and in my office, in my classes, everywhere. Now the question, who are Illuminati? To me, the first characteristics of an Illuminati is they are the people who advocate for expansion of the knowledge of science and technology. And they support it because science and technology is the driving force of this century. Not only this century, centuries after centuries, the driving force was science and technology. So they are the people who advocate for science and technology, the expansion of knowledge of science and technology. They always talk about science and technology. They emphasize on the spreading of the knowledge of science and technology and to empower people by using digital technologies and the knowledge of sciences. Then you will find them, they are talking about democracy, good governance, and transparency. You will see them, they are supporting good governance, they are talking for good governance, they are organizing programs, seminars, conferences, symposiums, many things, discussions for advocating democracy and propagating the sweet fruits of democracy, good governance, and at the same time electoral process, electoral democracy, participation of mass people. The third category is they always talk about women empowerment. They don't believe in the stereotypical treatment towards women which has been done by nations, by states, by tribes, by leaders, academia towards women. They don't believe in the stereotypical woman treatment. They believe in women empowerment, participation of women, inclusion of them in decision-making process, in policy making, and at the same time educating women for making sure that their rights are protected, their rights are given to their hands. And you will find them, fourthly, they are talking about saving the Mother Earth. And SDG, Sustainable Development Goals, are in their core agenda. They are talking about poverty eradication. They are talking about climate change, they are talking about temperature reduction, they are talking about sea level rising, they are talking about employment, they are talking about good governance, democracy, they are talking about participation of people, they are talking about peace and negotiation in conflict areas, and reduction or stopping human migration for a positive change. You'll find them talking about illiteracy reduction, means increasing literacy rates and educating men and women, boys and girls around the world, because they believe that education and literacy is the only thing that could stop violations, oppressions, and it could help people coming out from darkness, the darkness of illiteracy and ignorance. You will find them talking about inclusion, participation, and diversity. Inclusion is a broader idea, and it means literally participation of disabled people and minorities and other types of disadvantaged groups in the decision making, policy making process for their own fates. And they always talk about participation of mass people, women, disadvantaged people, and disabled people in decision making and policy making in this century. At the same time, they talk about diversity, the manifoldedness of human being. They talk about talking to the diverse groups of people to make sure that they are taking part in nation building and they could lead a life with prosperity, happiness, and their rights are protected and given to them. You'll find them talking about child protection, gender-based violence reduction, including domestic violence reduction, and girl-child education. You will find them in the symposium, in seminars, in conferences, in newspapers, in television channels, in YouTube channels, in social networking sites. They are talking and promoting child protection, reduction of gender-based violence, including domestic violence, and girl-child education, because they do believe that when childs are protected, when gender-based violence are reduced, and when girl-child are educated, truly we are gonna build an entire human being full of life and liberty. You will find them, they are anti-radical, anti-fanaticism, anti-fundamentalism, and anti-extremism ideas. Always they propagate, they talk about, and they stand for. Because extremism, fundamentalism, fanaticism, or radicalism, whatever character or term is, at the end of the day, these are not good idea or healthy ideas or principles or ideologies for human beings, for nation states, for any group of human beings. So they always stand for peace and harmony of human being, where no extremism really doesn't exist. They talk about peace, justice, rule of law, coexistence, dialogue, discussions, because if we need a society full of peace, happiness, harmony, rule of law, coexistence, we need dialogue, we need discussions. We cannot get engaged in a new world war, because war is not solution, conflict is not solution. Dialogue is the solution, and discussion can lead us, lead global community, lead nation states towards collective peace, happiness, harmony, and coexistence. My friends, these are the characteristics of Illuminati. What do you think? What does your sixth sense talk about this? Do you agree with me?